Welcome to RidgeLife. I'm Tim, and today on our RidgeLife product review, we're going to look at some softbox lighting. We are very excited to receive this softbox lighting kit. As a YouTuber, lighting is very, very important. Like right now doing this product review, I've got natural light from this side, I've got a lamp behind over there. So most of my lighting is off of this side. Of course, I have a overhead light as well, but this side's kind of dim and there's shadows. With softbox lighting, you get natural light that fills all the voids and crevices and really makes a good quality video. We're really hoping to get that from this lighting kit. It has a lot of features. So let's go ahead and do the unboxing now, and we'll see what we have inside. Again, I purchased this off of Amazon, and I will leave the link in the description. And I'm really hoping it works out as good as I think it's going to. Now it's packaged very, very neatly, and I'll show you all that here in just a second. This is MOUNTDOG is the brand I'm getting of the softbox lighting, and inside here's a card for their customer support email, so I can contact them if I have any questions about how this sets up. Set this down, we'll see what we have piece by piece. Now, first thing I open up, box here. We'll open this box up and see what we've got inside. All right, so we have here, these are a light fixture. Now what we've got are natural light fluorescent tubes. They have the full light spectrum, and they come in this kit. I'll show you those shortly. And this unit for the softbox has 4 fixtures. Now what 4 does for me is I can turn off multiples. That'll give me more or less light. You know, you've seen some with LEDs that have dimmers built into them, and I've read some reviews where they're not very reliable. Well, this is the reliable fluorescent tube for softbox lighting, and I have multiples to choose from, so you're gonna get a lot of light, way more light than you would get from, you know, an LED fixture. We have our travel bag, and this is a MOUNTDOG travel bag. That's our brand, so put that off to the side. The next thing we have, I believe, is another light fixture. We'll see when I get this one open. All right, second light fixture. Again, just like the first. Okay. In the box, I've got 8 fluorescent lamps. Full spectrum lamps. If I open them up, you can see fluorescent tubes, again with a full light spectrum. And these are, if I can get the lamp here, 110 volt, 45 watt, 5500K. Again, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lamps. That's a lot of light for our softboxes. I've also got 2 stands. So that's what these are. I have 2 boxes. Yeah, so these are our stands, and I'll show you how these set up shortly. In this package here, we have our soft boxes. And if you don't know what a soft box is, you know, you're like, hey gosh, you know, I know he's talking about lighting and fluorescent tubes and all that, but what is a soft box? And I will show you what a soft box is right here. These are the internal frames for the soft box. We have 2 soft boxes, and you've probably, you know, seen stuff like this at you get professional photography done, right? They have these stands with these big, you know, reflective umbrellas, and this shines really good light. Of course, the light fixture will be in here. There'll be 4 lamps, and this isn't really what you call a softbox. This is a lighting umbrella or a light stand. What really makes it a softbox is the screen that goes over it. I'll show you that. So we have our umbrella. We have our rods that form the backbone of it. But what really makes it a soft box is this package right here. Let me open this up for you so you can see what is inside. And how we're going to do this is this right here goes over the front of the umbrella. And it's a, you see it's a nylon, and it's light permeable, and it's going to soften up that light so you don't have those fixtures, because you know the fixtures can blind you real bright, like when you're looking at an LED light, how it's real sharp and bright. Even a fluorescent lamp or incandescent lamp, when you look directly at it, it's harsh and bright at that one spot. Well, attaching these over the front of your umbrellas makes a softbox, and that softbox will smooth out that light. And now see how huge this is? I got 2 of them. There'll be one on this side, one on this side, on the opposite side of the camera, and it will fill light throughout the video camera viewing area. Let's assemble one of our light boxes so you can see how it's done. Now, it can be very tricky. You've read some reviews about how putting the skeleton pieces together is almost impossible. Well, I'll show you a trick to that, and it's actually not that bad. Now, the stand seems to be a pretty sturdy stand. I've read some reviews of other light boxes, and they say it's real flimsy and they'll fall over and crumple and bend. This one does not seem that way. You got a big solid base with an adjustable bottom. Of course, one extension there, one extension there, so you can get actually pretty high with this thing too. Let's assemble our light box. And this is the tricky part everyone has problems with. So here's your skeleton pieces. And if you put together a tent, it's a very similar concept. You slide the skeleton pieces in the little slots, and it will tighten up the fabric like a tent. Your skeleton pieces have two different ends, a skinny end and a fat end. The fat ends are going to go in the umbrella. The skinny ends are going to go in the fixture. Now, the key to getting this thing together without it falling apart on you 1,000 times is to put the skeleton pieces in the fixture first. Now, there's holes all on the outside here, and you basically just figure out which way top is, and you determine which way you want your light box. Do you want it to be horizontal? Do you want it to be vertical or horizontal? And I'm going to have mine horizontal for more low-level light. If you want to be higher up, you do 2 vertical ones. So I'm going to do 2 horizontal ones. So I'm going to slap these in there. Again, they pop in place and they'll stay in there if you put them in properly. So let's get those in there. Pop right in place. Pop right in place. There it goes. If you try doing it the opposite of this, it will fall apart on you 100 times, and you will be cursing yourself, or cursing this thing for sure. Okay. All right, make sure everything is secure in its place. You can see they don't fall out when you do like that. If you put them in here first, they'll fall out every single time. This way works very, very well. All right, so now I got the Velcro pieces open on the umbrella, and I can set the light fixture down in the hole. So once you set it down in the hole, get it up over like that, I'm going to start assembling the umbrella. Push it down, that piece in there, that piece in there. Okay. The last one's the most difficult one, but you just got to make sure it goes down the hole. But get it down in there. Okay, so now get the last one. Again, this is so much easier than trying to do the umbrella first and put it in. And here we go, guys. We have a light box. Next step is make sure your Velcro is all attached firmly, so it keeps all your light in where you need it. And then we can adjust our angle here. That adjusts. Now on the back here, this is what you're going to see. We got 2 light switches. One will turn on 2 lamps. The other one will turn on 2 more lamps. So you can have 2 or 4 lamps on. There's also a 3-amp fuse here in case you have a electrical issue inside your lamp holder. That fuse will blow, and I'll show you that real quick. You just screw it out, and you can get these at any hardware store or shopping center. Now let's assemble our light box onto our stand. Again, this is simple enough as slide it over, tighten the thumb screw, and it should hold very firmly. There we go. So now I adjust this up. Again, I've got mine set up horizontally, and doesn't that look good? So I can adjust the angle down and up. I can also raise this thing up really high out of your field of view there. Get it back down here. Again, this is the MOUNTDOG brand. Now for the light box feature is putting the screen over. Before we put the screen, we got to put the lamps in. Again, each one of these holds 4 lamps. So we'll screw those in. A lot of these only come with 1, and to get 4 is pretty amazing. That is going to put out so much light. On some instances, you may only need 1 of these light boxes to do the job you need for taking pictures or video. The cable it comes with, it looks like about an 8 or 10 foot cable, so much better than a 3 or 6 foot cable, which would be way too short to reach anywhere. I believe this has got to be 8 to 10 feet. Now we have the moment of truth. Let's turn on 2 lamps. Whoa, that's bright. Let's turn on 2 more. Whoa, that's bright. That is a lot of light. And you can see what that does to my face. Oh my goodness. Now, looking into it, you can see how bright it is here and how not so bright it is here. Now let's put the soft screen on and show you how that softens this entire light. The screen has cuffs, and the cuffs just fit over the corners. So we can slide that up over there, slide this one up over here, slide that one down across there, bottom one across here. Again, these fluorescent lights do not get hot like an incandescent. Not get hot at all. You can iron out the wrinkles. The wrinkles, they don't cast shadows, but you can iron those wrinkles out if you don't like those in your softbox. Having this softening screen on here really makes the light that's projected a more even and smooth light. Now you can still see a bright section here when you look at it, but when you're looking at what it's being projected on the wall, it is smooth and even. Welcome back. We have two light boxes set up on either side. They're set up horizontal, and I've got them all turned off right now. And this is just natural lighting. I've got an overhead light on a ceiling fan. I've got a lamp behind this light box, and I've got natural light coming through a window. You can tell with this lighting, I'm dark on this side. I've got some light coming in here. I've got shadows, and this is typically what you see people do when they're doing live streams or recording video in their house. The lighting is just difficult to obtain for a camera. All right, we have both light boxes set up. They're both horizontal, one on this side, one on this side. They're even with my eyes, and they're angled a little bit diagonal, so they should fill the light up very evenly on my face. We're going to perform this test with two lights at a time. Remember, each fixture has 4 lamps in it. One switch does 2, so we'll do 2 on this side, 2 on this side, 4 on this side, 4 on that side till all 8 are lit. Here's the first test of the 2 on this side. You can see it's really good, smooth light. Again, 2 lamps on that side, lighting this side of my face up. Now we're going to do the 2 on this side. Okay, nice balanced light. Just 2 here, just 2 here. It's not blinding me. I've got the lights, the softening screens on. If I didn't have the softening screens on, I'd have 2 pretty bright lights coming from both sides. Now, if you moved them out, they really wouldn't be in your eyes, but I like having the screens on them to soften the lights. Now we're going to go to the 2 more on this side, right here. That's a lot better. I mean, I'm not blinded, but I've got a lot of good light on this side. Now we're going to do the last 2 on this side. Now that is really good lighting. Now there shouldn't be any light shadows on my face. You shouldn't see any under my chin. A lot of times with lighting overhead, you get shadows under your chin, shadows under your eyes, or when you raise your hands and stuff. Now with the lights being on the side, there shouldn't be too much shadows behind me either, because this one lights this way up, this one lights this way up. A lot of times if you just have one bright light over here, you're going to cast a shadow on the wall behind you. So I can move these out a little bit. I can adjust heights to get optimal lighting, but I like this right here very, very well. This MOUNTDOG Softbox Lighting Kit is effectively 1,600 watts of lighting capability. Each fixture has 4 45-watt fluorescent E27 5500K lamps. With that being said, all 8 again equals 1,600 watts of effective lighting. Having the ability to turn off half of that to go to 900 watts really is nice. That way you can adjust the amount of light you need on either side very, very effectively. These are highly effective 3 primary color daylight lamps. They have 5500K with standard E27 bases, and they will last greater than 8,000 hours. The light stands are adjustable up to 2 meters, so you can go down very, very low to the floor to very, very high above eye level. Having those 2-meter stands, you can go up to 80 inches down to like 55 inches. Each softbox is 40 by 60 centimeters or 20 by 28 inches. That's very, very large for a softbox. Again, you've got 2 of them. As you can tell, these light boxes do a very good job of lighting up the object in your camera's field of view. I am very, very happy with them, and I can't wait to use them on my next YouTube Live. Again, I'll add the link to these in the description for this video. I'll also add them to our Amazon storefront at amazon.com/shop/RidgeLife. If you liked today's product review, please give me a thumbs up on this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to RidgeLife and hit the notification bell to be notified of all the new videos we put out on homesteading, hunting, fishing, or log home build, product reviews, motorcycles, just all the cool things we do here on RidgeLife. Again, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and as always, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife.